All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Correctional Officers with Stories with Steve. As always, I'm your host. Thanks again for tuning in. All my goon squad out there, appreciate y'all continued support, continue to rock with me, continued positive comments. Thank you for the positivity on the last video I did with my nephew. I like to have him on to share his story because he's been through a lot. And I just like having him on. So continue to support that. I'm going to have him on again and we'll do a part 3 to that series. Anyway, today, as you can see in the title, I want to talk about working in corrections around the holiday season. Thanksgiving, Christmas, most of the holidays as a brand new correctional officer, and even as a vet, you're not going to get the holidays off. You might be able to request the holidays, but a lot of times, and I don't know if they still do it, but we used to put in it's like a wish list kind of thing. You put in the days you want at the beginning of there. So say like January, you put in for all the time off you want for the rest of the year. And then it used to kind of go by seniority. I don't know how they do it now, but just be prepared to know that you're coming in as a new officer. Be prepared to probably go to graves, maybe swing shift. You might get lucky, go to days. I remember me as a new officer, I got lucky and I went to day shift. However, when I promoted, I was right back on graves, and then luckily after a year, I got to go to a support position. But know that you're going to work Thanksgiving, you're going to work Christmas, you're going to work New Year's, you're going to work probably the 4th of July. You get 10 paid holidays, so if you're working the holiday, you get the holiday earned in your bank. So that's extra time off that you'll get. If you don't work the holiday, you get the holiday paid. But you're not probably going to get holidays for at least, I don't know, a year or two. You might get lucky and nobody will want, say, Thanksgiving or the day after Thanksgiving. You might get both those days. Let's say maybe nobody wants Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. You might get lucky. If you're like in an admin position or like a support position, support they get those days off, so they get the holiday paid. Meaning like you might support, meaning like a visitation position, a yard crew position, mail and property, keys and tools, Sally Port officer. In the female prison, they're called V-gate officers. And the supervisors get the day off as well. A lot of the admin staff aren't going to be there on the holidays. They're afforded the holidays. So as you continue to progress in corrections, you'll continue to be rewarded with, let's say, holidays and more paid time off because you earn it every check. But just know, coming in as a new officer, that's just what to expect. You're not going to get the holidays. So you're going to be working in the facility around obviously the inmates who are going to now be, it's a bad time of year. It's a bad time of year, any time of the year, but especially around the holidays, because that's when inmates tend to obviously really miss their family, really miss like the meals that you get around the holiday time, because you ain't getting some gourmet shit in prison that you're just not going to get it. So that's when shit tends to pop off a little bit more, or you might have more suicidal inmates. The SMI inmates, seriously mentally ill inmates, might give you some more challenges. But if you're squared away and your head's always on a swivel, then you're going to be prepared for that no matter what. You might be pissed because you're at work and it's Thanksgiving and your family's enjoying it, or it's Christmas and you missed your kids open their gifts, or whatever. But at least you're probably going to get some of that. You might be on graveyard, so you'll work and then maybe you'll sleep for a little bit, and you'll get to enjoy Thanksgiving until you go into work, or you'll get to enjoy Christmas until you go into work. And same for all the other shifts. If you work swing shift, you'll get to enjoy it for a little bit. Probably not Thanksgiving. Most families don't eat until the afternoon. You'll probably miss it, but you'll get some time to spend with your family. You just won't have the day off. I used to work every Thanksgiving and Christmas until I got into a support position. I think I maybe requested and got it a couple years, but I don't remember. For the most part, I worked it. And then when, like I said, when I got into support position and then I went down to recruitment, I always had it off. That's just one of the benefits. Also, you're not going to have weekends off. Getting Saturday and Sunday in corrections as a newbie, it's unheard of. Most all the veterans have that now, and I think they even took Saturday, Sunday away. I think you either get Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, Monday. I don't even think you get the full weekend, not even in a support position. Comment down below and correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I don't think so. When I was leaving the facility, they were taking the weekends away, period. I fortunately had the weekends, but getting back to the holiday season, you chose the freaking career. So even if you were on a law enforcement officer on the street, they're working the holidays. They're not getting it off. If you're a veteran, yeah, you're probably going to get it off because you've been around a long time. And that's just how it goes. But if you're new or newer or have, a little bit of time in, maybe 4 or 5 years, you're working that freaking holiday. So be prepared, have your head on a swivel, and just enjoy it as much as you can while you're home, and then go in and handle your business in the facility, just like you do day in and day out. Nothing changes. Yeah, it's a holiday, but you still have to go in, have a mental mindset of anything could happen at any time. So I just wanted to quickly throw that out there. It's probably common sense to a lot of you guys knowing that you're not going to just get the day off. The prison just doesn't shut down for the holiday. It's still a 24/7 operation, and it still runs. So you still have to be there. And another thing on the holidays, that's a big call-in day. So don't be one of those guys that's pissed off and calls in faking that they're sick or whatever the hell it is. Just pull your freaking boots up and get to work. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you chose a career. Get there. Get to work. Don't be calling with some lame-ass excuse, because we ain't buying it. So get to work. Now, if it's something you can't avoid and you need to get to work, that you can't get to work, then it is what it is. But don't make it a habit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I continually get a lot of support from all my goons, so I really appreciate that. Hopefully, soon to come, I'll have a couple of interviews for you guys. I know I've said that over and over, but it's just the timing right now with the holiday season. A lot of people are busy and they're doing other things, so it will come. Again, like I said, goons, I do appreciate all the love and support. So thank you for rocking with me. If you want to hear any other content, or you got something that you think that you want to know about corrections, or you're already an officer and you have a question, or whatever the case is, drop a comment and I'll try to answer to the best of my ability. If not, I'll reach out to somebody who I think might have a better answer than I. But anyway, like I said, getting back to the holidays, as an officer, as a new officer, you're not getting the holiday off unless you bang in. So I don't advise that. That's not cool. Don't be leaving your squad hanging. Don't be leaving all the other officers that pulled their boots up and came into work. Just get your ass into work. Anyway, thanks again for rocking with me. I appreciate all you. Peace.